can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I guess I'm gonna curb my wheels on video. What's up and good morning? Well, I guess afternoon. I should probably just start saying afternoon in the intros of every single one of these videos because obviously by the time they get uploaded, it is definitely the afternoon. But I'm over here in Workfort World Headquarters. Gonna take a break right now from cranking out all of these Workfort decals. As you can see, we're still working our way through all of the sweatshirt boxes, getting everything restocked here. We've got the premium hoodies back in stock, blue collar bread hoodies back in stock. And I want to send a huge thank you out to all of you guys that have already placed your orders. And if you guys have not placed an order and would like to, I'll post a nice convenient link right there. Now today is Sunday. This video is going to obviously get uploaded on Monday, but Sunday doesn't mean it's a day off. That's for sure. We got a lot of stuff going on here Workfort wise. Obviously we're working on a video and well, you're gonna see how busy today is. Now for this video, I wanted to address something that a lot of people bring up, and it's obviously related to the BBB build. And if you've been following this channel for any decent amount of time, I would say, then you already know I'm really set on the tire and wheel size that I like. And well, that has always sparked a huge debate on any of my videos, on the Instagram page, especially because we have seen my truck on two different types of wheel setups. One being the current setup that it has right now, which is the 22 by 14s on 40 by 15 5s. And then the other setup I have over here that were on the truck for SEMA, if I can move all this stuff without knocking a bunch of crap over. So here is the set of 24 by 14s on 40 by 15 5s. And to me, tire to wheel ratio has always been, it's been a huge thing. And there's kind of a few factors that factor into that. One being look wise. I know a lot of the old school guys like, they like 18s or 17s on 40s. The smaller wheel to tire, the better. And then you get a lot of the new school guys that they want rubber band tires, which to me, it's number one, looks dangerous, looks like the ride quality's horrible, and it's just a funky look to me. It's never been my cup of tea. Now, over the years, I've had a few different types of trucks and tire and wheel combos and setups, but I've always kept the ratio somewhat the same. On my first truck, I had 37s on 20s, and then when I stepped up to 40s, that's when I decided, okay, you're going up a couple more inches, you should go a couple more inches up in wheel size. So that's why I run 40s on 22s. If Toyo made a 42, because obviously I'm loyal to Toyo, I'd be running 24s on 42s because obviously the tire size steps up, you step up the wheel size. Now, aside from looks, one of the huge major components, and the reason I go with the tire to wheel ratio I go with, is curbs. You will never, unless I hit some giant curb, see a curbed wheel on my channel, on my truck, on my Instagram. But if you go on Instagram, you see them all over the place. Everybody's got curved wheels that have a large wheel with a small tire, or even a large wheel with a large tire. But to me, it really does come down to simple math. Most curbs typically are give or take 6 inches tall, and that's actually at that angle 6 inches. So by the time you straighten it up, you're talking less than 6 inches. Now, if you come over and measure my tires here, obviously we're on a little bit of a slope, but we've got about 7 1/4-ish inches of play there, which means if you were to ever hit a curb, you are going to land somewhere in that range with the curb. So you may scuff up your tire a little bit, but your really expensive wheels are gonna be safe. And yes, I mean, it's just inevitable. At some point, you're gonna hit a curb. I know we're all the greatest drivers in the world, but I've already hit curbs with this truck, especially with the turning radius that I have and those little concrete planter islands that they put in parking lots. There's just certain times there's no way I'm going to make the turn, and I just got to suck it up and say, yeah, well, we're just going to eat this curb right now. I don't know if I can see any spots on there. Actually, that might be right there. Yeah, there's some curb rash right there. You can see the height that it gets on the wheel. I mean, the curb literally goes to there. I've still got a solid inch plus of protection before it would even get anywhere near the wheel. And then while we're down here, the width of the tire itself actually matters as well. The reason I like to go 14 wides on 15.5s versus the guys that actually like to stretch their tire to where the wheel sticks out just a little bit further is because now I have this sidewall that sticks out probably a solid, I'd say maybe inch and a quarter out beyond the wheel. So even if I really were to hit a curb bigger than the 6-inch play that I have or 7-inch play that I have, as long as I'm not plowing into it sideways, there's a good chance that it's just going to rub on this sidewall alone, and I've still got a little bit of clearance there from the wheel. And since we have the 24s uncovered, let's see if we can get a little measurement of these boogers. It's going to be kind of hard when they're up in the air, but it looks like we might just clear 6 inches right there, but it would be really close. And that's with no weight of the truck on them. And just to kind of show that this is actually a common theme on all of my vehicles, let's go take a look at the old 7.3. We clearly have a ton of extra tire there before you would get anywhere near the wheels, even though these wheels are a little bit chewed up, but these came with the truck. They're also disgustingly dirty, but I think a lot of this is just a clear coat coming off of the Alcoas here. But on this truck, I'm running 235, 85, 16s. And it leaves plenty of meat of tire before you ever get anywhere near scratching that wheel. Now, if you look at like a normal car here, you'd see obviously the wheel is below the top line of the curb, aka if you hit that curb hard enough, you are scratching the crap up out of these wheels. And well, because if you guys know me by now and you know the channel by now, I'm not just gonna preach this stuff to you and not test it out. We actually have to run to the store right now. I need to get a new case of Bang because we got a gym sesh later today. And a lot of you guys were actually surprised that you could find Bang by the case, but it's like everywhere around here. So we're gonna hop in the truck real quick. We're gonna head on over there, and then I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I guess I'm gonna curb my wheels on video. Yikes. You know, I was watching the last video I filmed in here, and it is amazing how good that diamond stitching looks on video, and the light hits it just right, and it looks all nice and squared off. I absolutely love this truck. I love what Roadwire did with the interior. Oh, and for those of you wondering, I still do have the factory leather interior minus the center console lid. That's the only thing I don't have because they actually went over top of the old one, which gives it a lot more extra cushion here. So if you guys would like that interior, I'm sure you could find this piece pretty easily or have a local shop make just the top here of the center console lid real easily. Shoot me an email. My email is down in the description. I've had a couple people email me, but it didn't really go anywhere. So let me know. All right.
How's it going?
What's up, brother? You guys don't happen to have any Sourheads cases of Bang, do you?
Unfortunately, I don't right now.
Yeah, I'll take
I only
one.
got what, 2 left?
2 works for me.
He's been stocking up on bangs today, so it's kind of hard.
Gotcha.
Think about trying these yet?
No. Are they good?
All I've been drinking was this orange one for the last week.
Really? So like similar to Bang?
It's similar, so the Bang's got the CoQ10, BCAAs, and creatine in there.
Right.
They got alpha GPC in there. It's 300 milligrams of caffeine, just like the Bang. Just a different try there. They
Well, unfortunately, they didn't have the case of the one Bang that I wanted. I've done a little experiment here, and I found out that the lemon drop Bang gives me about 20 minutes at the gym before I have to go evacuate my bowels, is kind of a proper way to say that, I guess. Whereas the Sourhead Bang, I am good to go. So bought all the singles that they had left. Then they gave me a new one here. Let's see what we got. Raise energy. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll try this one out on a different day. But pulling out of this spot is going to be kind of the prime example. I don't even know if I'm going to try it right now because obviously I would need to make a left-hand turn out of here, but there's a curb right there and my truck's turning radius absolutely sucks. There's no way I could even attempt it without clobbering that curb. So maybe we just sag up and go that way just for video sake here. I cannot believe I actually just made that without having to back up. But as you can see, we had to eat the curb to do it. But because I promised you I would curb my wheels in the traditional sense, obviously that's not gonna count. Let's go find a spot over here with some normal curbage action. I mean, I'm confident in my tire to wheel ratio, but of course, if something's gonna go wrong, it's gonna be at a time like now when it's on video. So we've got a nice parking lot here full of curbs. And well, in the typical sense, most people curb their wheels when they're pulling up against the curb or they're parallel parking or doing something funky, pretty much in conjunction with the curb. So we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna pull in and scrape the crap out of my wheels and see what happens. Even though I had the utmost confidence in that working, like I'm still cringing, but I was cringing the entire time I was driving. But as you guys can see, I mean, the tire eats most of it, and I know my tires now have scuffs on them, which sucks as well, but you know, I think they'll come off. That's what we do for these videos. You can see it even got up there a little bit. We hit that curb kind of hard on entry. Even the Toyo logo got some of it a little bit, but the important part is the actual wheel itself is protected. All right, I don't want to do that again. Let's get back in the truck. There actually are some big curbs out there. I mean, I'm sure we've all seen the 10-inch, 12-inch, 8-inch, whatever it may be curbs that, depending on the slope and the angle or whatever of whatever street you're on, you know, they can really vary. So keep that in mind if you got 22s on 40s, or if you have a tire to wheel ratio that works on most normal curbs. There's still some of these giant curbs that I pull up to that you have to be really, really careful because they will still bite your wheels. Well, hopefully this clears up the reason as to why I do not run 24s on my truck. And I have to say, I actually did like the way they looked at SEMA, the little bit bigger of a wheel. It's nice, especially when you're spending all the money on the wheels that we have. A little bit bigger actually shows them off a lot better. Now, I was gonna end this video here, go get ready for the gym and just kind of finish out the rest of my day, but we're going to the gym with a good buddy of the channel, and I think it's only right for you guys that I allow you guys to say hi, or him to say hi to you guys. So we're gonna go get ready for the gym right now and hop in the truck again. All right, rocking the sweet work for a tank top. Got my bang, got my water. And when you're lazy like me and haven't programmed your truck's garage door opener, you gotta act like a teenager and climb underneath the garage. Now, I think it's safe to say anybody that avidly goes to the gym gets real excited around this time of year when all the New Year's resolutioners flood the gyms for about 2, maybe 3 weeks, and it's just absolutely miserable to go there. Everything's packed. It's absolute chaos. And you know, nothing against anybody that is trying to better themselves. That's kind of what we're all about, you know? Everybody at the gym's there for the same reason. But to me, if you have to wait for a certain day to start, being like, all right, January 1st, that's my day. That's the day I'm gonna start. There's a pretty good chance you're not gonna follow through. Otherwise, you would start today, the day you're making that promise, or whatever that day may be. But anybody that says, well, this is the day I'm gonna start going to the gym, usually it doesn't work out. Dave?
Ryno?
Dave?
Yeah! Yes! 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 Ryno!
You know, every time I think he can't one-up himself, he one-up himself. What's up, buddy?
Yeah. Man, is it good to see you? What are the odds?
Of all the places. I feel like it's like the 3rd time this has happened here.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I don't come here that often.
That's true.
And, like, there you are.
Every time.
You doing legs today, dog?
No, come on, Dave.
Nah, just kidding.
And you actually just made it right at the end of this video.
Oh.
So, you know, I couldn't let the day go without
Wait a
you guys
minute, dog.
here. What?
You making videos without me?
I had to.
What?
Where were you all day?
Dude, I'm taking them back.
Oh, you're taking them back. The horrible thing is, there's like the parking lot's full of people sitting in their cars just looking at Dave like, what are you doing? But you know what I like about Dave, guys, is the fact that like Dave is not afraid to be himself. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when, he will be himself 110%. Well, you know what, buddy? So we don't have to end this right now. Let's go get a workout in, and then we'll end the video. How about that?
I mean, I think that's probably a safer choice, really.
All right, and then we'll get to hang out with you for a minute.
Yeah, right.
All right, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, so far, gym sesh not going so well. Dave decided to drop a weight out on my bang, which sprayed the whole fucking place with bang. Freaking eye full of that, dude. Great work, buddy. Great work. And the problem is, like, this stuff doesn't come off, dude.
Well,
Hold on, you spelled
right?
out more. You
It's
spelled out
sugar
more.
free, right?
Yeah. What a great start to the day.
Well,
I think we need a mop because I don't get to drink my bang. You know, I was really enjoying bringing you to my gym, but I don't know if you can still see. I mean, my face is red from all the bang that just shot straight into my eyes.
dude, you know, like wherever we go, we make a splash.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope you
I
found
mean, that
out.
was like champagne, you know? It was
What
like
are we celebrating? We're celebrating our first set?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, well, we're done with our first set, you know?
Jeez.
Like, wait till you see what happens on our second set.
Get it, buddy. Let's get it, buddy. Come on. First time.
You're bigger than your good buddy back there. You just inspired me to go for monkey.
All right, let's see.
Let's get some 85s out.
It's the first time trying hundreds. I had to do it. Camera was rolling. It's a lot. Now that we kind of got Dave's making a mess out of the way, I'll let you guys see somewhat of our chest and tri workout. And I'll kind of reiterate, we are not trained professionals, nor should you probably take workout advice from us. But, you know, we do what we got to do. It works. Good work, buddy. So I can see all the like sticky particles on my eyelashes when I look in the light, thanks to Dave spraying some bang.
If you were wondering if I'm gonna hear about this next, like, 2 weeks from now, yeah, I will.
So we hit some skull crushers, hit some close grip bench, and then we finish out with some blood flow to the chest. Well, buddy,
God, great work. again, man.
another one in the books.
Great work.
I don't know if you guys know Dave's age, but I gotta say, for somebody that just got into going to the gym pretty recently,
Not bad for 60.
yeah, okay. He can hang though. He can hang. I don't know, but it sure is nice walking out to this thing.
Is this one you?
Yeah, this truck's mine.
Okay.
Now, let me reiterate before we get the barrage of comments saying you're doing this wrong, your form sucks, whatever. We're not professional bodybuilders. We've kind of come up with the routine on our own, and I mean, it works for us. That's.
Are you gonna like show some of that footage?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm gonna show. I wish the camera was rolling when you crush that whole bang, and I don't want to set anybody up, but I can already hear the jokes that are gonna come from Dave spraying bang in my face. But I can still feel like the. Nah, I'm just gonna end that. That's just not gonna go anywhere good.
Dude, I hope that's on camera.
The bang spraying was not on camera, but the mess you made. And the funny part is, we've kind of been sneaking Dave into the gym. He doesn't have a membership here, so of course he's the guy.
VIP, dog.
Of course he's the guy that's gonna just completely like he literally sprayed bang on like 3 or 4 different benches. The guy next to us got sprayed. It went back a whole row of machines.
It was amazing. It was like I felt this like mist. Like it was first a mist, then smaller droplets, then larger droplets.
Well, I'm glad you got to enjoy it. I was looking down and I just saw it get crushed, and then the entire champagne shower just came right into my face, and I was done.
And so the first thing I thought was, holy crap, that dude next to us is gonna be pissed. And then he was like, he had a big old smile on his face. I was like, sorry, dude.
Dude, like literally everything was coated in bang. The underside of the bench, the weights are all coated, and then like yeah, we cleaned up as much as we could. But
dude, I mean, we had some pretty hot personal records today.
it was a good day today. It was
all of us.
I think that shot of bang straight up the nose, you know, that just like went straight to the bloodstream, and that was it.
It did remove everybody's headache.
That's
immediately.
True. That is true. It was a good day. It was a good day. Well, guys, with that, we're going to wrap up this video. I know a few of you guys have asked to see kind of what the workout routine is. Like I said, I don't go too in depth because there's a lot better references on YouTube than me for the workout routines. As always, if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button now. Don't forget to give this video a like, aka a thumbs up. Thumbs up for Dave for making it the last second into the video.
Right?
Don't forget to check out workforitapparel.com, because if there's anything you want in this life, you got to be willing to
work for it.
And Dave, go ahead, buddy. Everybody always appreciates yours.
Roll the outro, dog.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah.